Hi there, it's Mimi, and this evening I've got the beautiful Marina here that I invited her over the weekend. We were at the Yasus festival, the Greek festival, and we met so many beautiful people with Nutrimatic, and of course we had a lot of people that loved the facials. And in the next 4 weeks, I will bring to you all the different ones that we're promoting at the moment, especially now coming into autumn and winter. We need to look after our skin a little bit more, maybe, especially if people love the heaters in the car and at home. The skin can get very dry, and we need to actually refresh and hydrate, because that's what it's all about too. But we had a little chat with Marina, and we're going to address some of her concerns, because what we had here, Marina, you said you were a little bit of dryness and flakiness, a little bit about dull skin. That can happen. The skin can look dull if it's not hydrated enough. And obviously I know people say, oh yeah, but I drink a lot of water. I would say, even though you drink a lot of water, you've got to make sure that you feed the skin the drink from the outside in. And depends on the environment where you work, whether you work in an air-conditioned environment, and that can dehydrate the skin a lot. There's a lot of reason. Obviously, I know that Marina might not be, but some people drink alcohol, that is dehydrating the skin. If you're a smoker, if you're in the sun, all those, the elements of everyday lifestyle. But today we're going to be doing the beautiful Say No to Botox facial with a microdermabrasion. We're going to exfoliate the skin and take the step. It doesn't take long. It's only a few steps, but it does really make a huge difference on the skin if you use those products regularly as well. But it's just knowing. And the other thing is, I was talking to someone the other day, actually over the weekend, and she was saying to me, Mimi, you know what I find hard? I'm using the same products I used 10, probably even more than that, years ago. And it's very hard to know what to use and how your skin changes. Even through the season, your skin can change. And, sometimes people find it difficult, because if you go to a pharmacy, you don't get they don't get the attention that you probably need to look out for your skin, to analyze the skin and things like that. So I hope when you're looking at this video, and maybe if you're looking to maybe look at the skin, you're not happy with the way the skin feels and looks, you know where to find me, okay? So we're going to start now, and on our facial, and we're going to use the beautiful Platinum range. So Marina, I'm just going to go, you can relax, and I think you can see me from there.
Yes.
Okay. So when we look at for the skin with Marina as well, is what I find is a little bit dry and a little bit dehydrated, and sometimes it's feeling the skin underneath, and see with if congestion could be. The congestion comes sometimes. You need to exfoliate. We need to exfoliate the skin weekly, at least once or twice a week. So it takes away that dry, flaky skin. Like I said to you, especially now going into our autumn. I can't believe I'm saying autumn, but over the weekend it's going to be 30 degrees. So I'm using the beautiful Platinum cleanse and mask. I love this because if you're a busy person, this is fabulous, because you can leave it on your skin and it can act like a mask. So normally what I do, I put this on, go and have breakfast, get changed, come back, and my skin has had a beautiful treatment with my Platinum mask. And so it doesn't take you any longer. So there's no excuses for not using a mask and hydrate that skin. And it's with you find if your skin is dehydrated, when you put this mask on, it just disappears into the skin. And how's it feel, Marina? It feels okay?
Feels nice.
Feels nice, especially when someone does it for you, right?
Definitely.
So, and she's got beautiful olive skin. Yeah. And it's a cream cleanser, so you can use it in the shower as well if you're in a hurry, or you can just use it, like I said, as a face platinum, like a mask. And I think what I'm going to use now is our fabulous microdermabrasion. Now this one here contains quartz crystals. And why do we need to use an exfoliator? Because we shed skin continuously. You know, if you're probably in your 20 and 30, maybe every 28 days, we get a new layer of skin. As you get to the age of elegance like me, it might take 3 months for the cell renew to take place. And this is why the skin gets dull and it gets, obviously we age, shows signs of aging. But if you can exfoliate and let those new cells come to the surface, it's fantastic. So when you actually use this, it contains quartz crystals and Scandinavian crystals. So don't be afraid to move the crystals around. And sometimes what I do it once, I won't worry about tonight, but not for you to see the difference. If you use it on one side and not the other, then you feel the difference. Or when you feel that, see your skin would feel nice and smooth. So for the, like I said, for the ladies that are in a hurry, leave it in the shower and just use it a couple of times a week. And you see how beautiful your skin and how well your moisturizer will actually penetrate. And then you find, you know, your makeup will last you longer as well. Sometimes people say, oh, I've got this foundation, but it doesn't last long. You know, the thing is, the way you prep the skin, the way you look after your skin will make a difference how your foundation will stay on and how it looks. So if your skin is exfoliated, you find that your foundation will actually stay on so much better. And the other thing is how you prep the skin before the foundation as well. You know, whether you wear a primer, whether you do your cleansing and toning serum, and that makes a difference. And let me tell you, it's not, financially, it's not as, it's probably the same as if you just use the moisturizer. Because what you find is when you do the 3-step program, you use less of everything, but it's a little bit like our diet. You know, we're meant to eat 5 veggies and 3 pieces of fruit. We can't just have carrots and feeling that we're going to be healthy. We'd be pretty orange, wouldn't we? So a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So the microdermabrasion is something that you probably only need to use, you know, I like to use it a couple of times a week. So make sure all the dead skin is removed and my skin has that dewy looking on my skin. So how does it, Marina, you want to feel your skin? Tell me how it feels.
Oh, that feels a lot better.
It feels a lot better?
Yeah, definitely.
And this is only one treatment. It was smoother.
A lot smoother. Like
and
I feel like before it was very, like you said, very clogged up.
Yeah.
Like, and now it just feels.
And actually, I'm going to show you the mirror because you have a look at the mirror and how more joy. I don't know if you can see it there, but if you turn it towards the light, it looks more dewy. And we haven't even put moisturizer on yet.
Yeah, I can definitely see the
You can
difference.
feel it?
Yeah, definitely feels a lot more fresh as well.
It's fresh.
Yeah,
oh, that's good. Yeah, it makes a difference.
I can really feel the difference.
Yeah. So you can do it in the shower, you can do it over the basin and anything like that. And so it doesn't take long, a couple of minutes, it really makes a huge difference. Not only that, is how well your moisturizer will penetrate and really work its way into the basal layer, because that's where everything starts, is in the basal layer. So, you know, if you don't have exfoliate, everything sits on top of the skin. You know, I have people saying, I feel that I use all the right product, but then I feel like my skin in the middle, I get the oily T-zone.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Air conditioning is a very, very dehydrating when we are with the air conditioner. Now I'm using the beautiful platinum toning essence. This is almost like a beautiful serum, but it helps to bring back the pH balance in the skin. And actually, when you put it on, it feels like a little bit of a tightening the skin, doesn't it? And so probably put a little bit too much. A little bit goes such a long way. And just pat the skin. That is a beautiful toning. So if you just want a very basic thing, you cleanse, tone and moisturize, exfoliate once a week. And I always introduce, especially this time of the year, a serum with hyaluronic acid. And we all heard about hyaluronic acid. It's the next, it's very common word that's been used in the beauty industry for a long time. And we were very lucky to have products in our range that contain those. But before I'm doing to that, I want to do something a little bit, which I'll use the serum now. And this is the Ultra Care Moisturizing System. And this product contains about 5% of the hyaluronic acid. So what it does, it helps with elasticity in the skin as well. And it's like a watering can for your skin. So what it does, it creates the right environment for the moisturizer to work effectively. So just a little bit, and honestly, it's for dehydration of the skin. And if I was face to face with you, and you see my hands on one side, because it gets it every day, I use my hands as a palette when I do my face. And so it's, you see the dehydration mark on one side of the face of the hand look a little bit different to the others. So what I'm going to do now, normally I just put the night cream and that's it, but I want to do a little bit of facial massage with Marina with this beautiful Nutri-Rich oil. Now the apricot kernel oil, this is the product Nutramatic formulated 56 years ago. And you basically can use this product for everything, 30 different uses. I love to use it as a massage tonight, and but you can use it as a night cream, you can use it as a neck cream, you can use it as a décolletage. Great for dry, especially like this time of the year. What you find is it will happen, you get very dry lips as well. And so this product, you can apply this at night time, and when you do put it on its own, what you want to do is, because it's very rich, I'm going to use a little bit extra because I'm doing the face massage, but when you use it yourself, just put a little bit like the size of a pea, warm it up and then pat the skin with it. So wherever your skin is dry, it will absorb. Okay, so of course one area that we do show signs of aging is our neck area as well, and of course the hand. And so you want to not ever forget to take your products down to the
smells amazing.
Well, this is the first product we formulated more than 56 years ago, because it's been in Australia 56, but it started off in America. And the gentleman that started Nutramatic was a scientist in nutrition, and he went to the Himalayas to research about people's lifestyle, and he noticed that they were actually applying the apricot oil if they had cuts, and women even in their 70s, they had beautiful skin, even though in the Himalayas they would have very severe weather patterns. And that's how he got the idea of going back to America and producing the Nutri-Rich oil. Now, it's been a research, why is it so amazingly effective, this product, the apricot oil? It's because it mimics our own oil that we've got in our skin that makes it so special. And this is why you can use it for so many different things. Dry elbows, dry heels, dry elbow. anything and everything. My husband even uses on his hair. He said, don't tell everyone, but I'm only going to tell you. So, you know, it's when you apply this, I'm going to actually do a little, I'm going to warm up the towel in a minute and do a beautiful hot towel on Marina. And this time of the year, it is beautiful treatment. And I know that how many people, how does it feel? There's nothing better to unstress, is that a word, or stressless, than having a massage and just, you know, with your fingers, especially the pressure points, just massage around the temples. Now another little product that I love to use is my roller. How does that feel?
Amazing.
So this helps to bring the clean blood to the surface. And the beauty about this product, this little roller, which you can still get, is that it's got the little round. It's very, very good if you've got puffy eyes. And you can leave this, you can actually keep this in the fridge. And in the morning, or if you're going somewhere special and you want your skin to look its best, it gives that skin that beautiful glow and that beautiful color, because it does bring all the clean blood to the surface of the skin as well. So, especially for dry skin, normally you would do this and you leave it on its own, but because I want to use the other night cream on Marina, I would use the hot towel in a minute and then finish it off with the night oil, which is a beautiful collagen oil as well. So there's a lot of different treatment. If you're not familiar with them and you would like more information, I'm going to be posting this on our beauty trends, and you're not sure of the products you might be using, you can give me a call or you can contact me through there. It's interesting, like I said the other day, you know, the people say, you know, I don't know where to go. So if I don't know what to do or where to go to about my skin, I just keep on using the same product. And she says she went to a makeup counter to get some advice, and the girl probably was in her 20s. She goes, she sold me. I thought she was the expert, so I took her advice, and the products did nothing for me, because she's obviously not familiar with you know, skins that have lived a little or skins that are in the age of elegance. So, you know, it's really understanding and understanding people's lifestyle. You know, I mean, if you're not the person to use a lot of products, keep it simple, but at least use the product, 2 or 3 products that you choose to use, because even that will make a huge difference on your skin. So I'm just going to let that, and I will put the hot towel. But I just want to tell you what I would finish with after this. Once I use the towel, I would finish with my DNA and the Rejuvenation Night Oil, or if your skin, Rejuvenation Night Oil, which is this one, it's a beautiful collagen oil, and it helps to tighten and firm the skin and helps with rejuvenate the collagen in your skin as well. And so it's a beautiful oil to use at night time, especially if you've got dry skin. If you haven't got dry skin, the one that I really love, and I feel like I'm on an island, Bali or somewhere, it's the Wild Melon Wonder Oil. Now this one here, it's got about 9 different oils, like the almond oil, it's got apricot kernel oil, it's got macadamia oil, and when you smell that, it feels like you've been on a tropical island. So if your skin is not dry, it's a combination, maybe you would like to use something like that. And the other thing that I love this product is that you can put a little drop with your foundation to give that beautiful joy look as well. So yeah, so you gotta, depends on your skin, you can choose whichever oil you prefer or whichever one is best for your skin. But if you're doing this treatment with the Nutri-Rich oil, you can just leave it as it is. as it is, so you don't need to do that. The other thing I wanted to, talk to you and show you something that's very exciting. I love using this product, and this is our light therapy. Okay, I just want to show you that. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can see it. Now this product here, if you not want to know more, this facial I actually do and help people with enlarged pores and for firming and tightening the skin and for wrinkles. So it's a beautiful light therapy. If you haven't tried it before and you'd like to try it, just send me a text message and I'm more than happy to help you out with it. Okay, so that one. And of course we do have the other four facials that I will bring to you in the next 4 weeks, which is the makeup. I think we all get excited about new products and we've got the beautiful cream blushes as well that we've just developed as well. So I hope you enjoyed the little session, and I look forward to actually be back with you in the next week or so. Thank you.